What's up, everybody? So today we're back in the garage. We'll actually be working on the mower. As you guys know, I have that Cub Cadet XT2. Mower's been great. I've been using it to mow my property and everything, and like I said, it works awesome. But I've been seeing a lot of comments that you guys want to see updates and know more stuff about it, and I need to go through and do some maintenance on it. So I figure we'll go ahead and show this off for you guys. Need to go through an oil change, and now we need to go do the battery as well. As you guys just saw, I started it up. I didn't want to start it initially, and ended up hooking up my Oxytow jump pack, which worked great, but the battery itself seems to have pretty low voltage. So I went ahead, pulled it out, hooked it up to my battery pack here, and gave it a charge. As you can see, it's sitting here. I went ahead, tested it, and it said it only had like 11 volts going to it. So we hooked it up to the battery pack there, and now it has 12.5. So I guess let's go ahead and throw it on the mower, make sure it starts, and make sure we don't need to replace this battery because, like I said, it's still relatively new, so we shouldn't have any issues. But once that's done, we'll jump into the oil change. As you just saw there, the motor fired right up, so the battery is now hopefully fixed. Like I said, we need to go through, do the oil change next, and then we'll go out in the morning and go mow. So hopefully the battery's good in the morning, but we'll find out. So for the oil change, this is what we end up getting. We got this Kohler Pro filter. Since the engine is a Kohler, it recommends for this part number here. So we'll go ahead, get the old filter taken off, get the fluid all drained out, and then put this new filter on. And then as far as fluid goes, we end up getting the Cub Cadet fluid here. This is the 10W30 engine oil there that it recommends. So it takes 2 quarts. So we'll get it all drained out, and then we'll go ahead and get it refilled up with this, and it should be good. So as you guys can see here, there is our drain there, and then there's the filter there. So we'll go ahead, open this valve up, let the fluid drain out, and we'll pull off this filter here. Take a little bit of this oil here. Get the seal nice and wet. Get this on. So we'll go ahead and let that finish draining. We got our new oil filter on there now. So once that's finished, we'll go ahead, twist it and push it back in so it follows inside those lines there, and then put our 2 quarts of oil in. Well, now we got it filled up. Let's go and see here. And as you can see there, it's right to our fill line, so we are good. Now that I got the oil change all complete, we'll come back tomorrow, we'll take it out, we'll go mowing, and I'll give you guys a full rundown as far as everything that I've experienced with it since I've owned it, and things that I want to improve on. So, see you guys in the morning.
Tomorrow.
Well, we're all loaded up, got it ready to go. Let's go do some mowing. Well, as you guys just saw there, we got everything done and mowed today, so that is all completed. Now, as far as the mower itself, I tried documenting it as best as I could while I was out there, just kind of set it up on time lapse. We got about halfway through before the camera decided to overheat, but overall, good experience. Like I said, I've had this thing for about 3 years now. Main thing to take away from this is just make sure you stay up on maintenance. That seems to be the biggest thing I've noticed from like comments and reading reviews on this mower is people that don't maintain them very well end up having engine failure, which that's with anything. So as long as you're staying up to date on your maintenance in that aspect, you should be good. Like I said, I've had this thing for 3 years now. I think I've only got like 20 hours in it, so it's barely broken in. But yeah, as long as you're keeping up maintenance, should be fine, at least from what I've noticed so far. There is a few things I've noticed other than that, but that's more mistakes that I've made is being over there on that property. It is old farmland, and when I first got it, I did hit a couple of rocks. So I will say the blades, which I don't know if you guys can see it in the video very well, there is some like high and low spots, and the blades do need to be like taken off, ground down, and straightened, or just get some new ones. Either way, those are some things that I should probably take care of. But other than that, like I said, mower's been great. It doesn't have a whole lot of hours or anything on it. Loading it, unloading it, as you guys saw there, we've got those ramps. When we initially got the ramps, I showed you guys loading it onto the truck and everything. And I will say, you can do that. It is a little sketchy because it is quite a steep incline. What I've been doing recently is just backing up to a hill and loading it up that way. So overall, that makes it much easier, less stress. Over there on my property as well, there is a little bit of an incline that I'm able to drive up on and then set the ramps and then drive that up onto the truck. That way it's nothing too steep or too crazy, so don't have any issues or worries about it like tipping or flipping or anything like that, which when we initially loaded it up, we were on flat ground, as you saw. We didn't flip it there. But if you guys are worried, do decide to get those ramps. It's just a little suggestion for you guys. The only other thing that I want to say that I would like to modify on this thing is the door, or I guess the little cover for where the grass clippings shoot out. That area I would like to maybe hook up a string or something. That way as I'm riding, you can just kind of grab the string to raise and lower that chute. Right now, I had that little metal bar, which I somehow lost when I was out there mowing today. I'm not sure exactly where it went. I walked the property, I looked for it. I don't know, I must have hit it and shot it somewhere, so That's long gone, but I would say definitely adding like a string of some kind to the little chute there that we can raise it and lower it as you're driving along, just so when it's not just straight up, windy, grass clippings are blowing back on you, you can lower it down and be good that way. So overall, like I said, everything with the mower has been great, and we'll definitely do more stuff to it here in the future. So if you guys are interested in anything on the mower or have any suggestions of things you'd like to see, throw it down in the comments below. But for now, it's working great, it's mowing great, everything's good. So with that being said, I think we'll go ahead and end up the video here. And if you guys like this video, make sure to big thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.